All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I know it's Sunday night, so what that mean? You gotta get ready for the Monday morning. I get it. Monday morning is it's like the first day walking back into the office or getting back into the work mode or blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a little bit downing, right? But this is what you got to do, right? You got to approach Monday morning like it's an obstacle in your way, right? And so you got like, yo, once I get through Monday, I'm going to attack tomorrow. I'm not going to sit back. I'm going to make things happen. Things are not going to happen to me. Boom. There goes your motivation for Monday morning, man. All right, let's talk about it, man. The Atlanta Hawks versus the Milwaukee Bucks, man. This was a good game, man. This was a good game. A couple weird things happened here in this game. Excuse me, guys. First of all, the Trae Young slip was just it's unfortunate because you want the best players at playing their best ball at the best time, and to have something like that happen is unfortunate. But I mean, we can't act like Trae Young still didn't ball out when your main player give you 35 points. He was 6 of 14 from the three, 12 of 23 from the field goal, from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 assists, 1 steal. I mean, Trae Young did his part. Now, the one thing I will say is, though, of those 23 points, 14 of them were 3. And I understand it's a catch-22 because with Trae Young, yeah, you're good and you can shoot threes, but he's also got that little floater, man, that is just, it's just dominant. Like, it's dominant. And I would love to see him get that off more. Now, I get it. He's a small guy going into the lane, going into the hole. That can be devastating. But at the same time, you want to see him get it done more. Because I just think he's so accurate, he's so deadly with it. But it's he's a small guy, so he has to make your threes count, and for the most part, he does, man. So, unfortunately, he did have a little ankle injury. We'll see how that feels on tomorrow, because you know how that is. Adrenaline pumping, you're good, but once that adrenaline wear off and you're relaxing or you're laying in bed at night, that thing can swell up and hurt pretty bad. So we'll see how that plays out. Bogdanovich still not himself, man. 3 of 16, 2 of 10 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Still not quite himself. He played a good number of minutes. It just wasn't. He hasn't found a rhythm since the injury. So hopefully he get that worked out. Hoarder, we've seen him take off. He had 11 tonight. 4 of 11, 37. 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks. Gallinari came off the bench and gave you 18, so you got to be happy with that. He was 7 of 14, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. So he gave you 18 points. So that's good for Gallinari. But and Collins to me is a staple as well. He was 6 of 8, 1 of 2 for the 3-point line, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. And Collins to me is sort of like that guy, that energy guy, that guy that can. So he can get fired up, and it can be infectious throughout the team. So you want to see him do good. But Lou Will gave you 5 tonight on 1 of 3 shooting. Trae Young gave you 35. Man, you're gonna have to. Everybody else got to get more than the next high. Well, 18 from Gallinari, but somebody in the starting lineup got to give you 20 as well. It's just what it is, man. Everybody got to step up. They got to play better if they want to turn this series around, man. Because you don't want to go down 3-1. You just don't want to do that. You don't want to go down 3-1. So game 4 is pivotal for the Hawks. They got to win game 4. I think if they go down 3-1, the writing's on the wall. All right, so let's talk about it. The Milwaukee Bucks, man. The Milwaukee Bucks. I often on this channel I talk so much about the number 2 guy. I'm always talking about who's that number two. Are they really a number two, or they a number two by default? A lot of teams in the NBA got a number two by default because they can't open. Somebody got to be it, right? And I'm often looking for those number two guys in these situations in the playoffs to step up and be that guy that your team and the media, whoever is touting you to be. You need to step up and be that guy. Today, Chris Middleton was just that. He was 15 of 26, 6 of 12 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 38 points, and those 3 threes at the end of towards his game was just they were daggers if there was ever sense of the words, right? They were daggers. But you want that from, because Giannis, for the most part, you know what you're gonna get from Giannis. You can book him in for a good 25 to 30, at least every night. But you need that number two guy to step up. You need that number two guy to step up. And tonight is Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton is the designated number two on his team, and if that's the case, he got to carry the load like he did tonight. He stepped up tonight, and he was the difference in this game. There's no way around that, man. Chris Middleton was the difference tonight. Giannis was 13 of 21, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 6 of 13 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 33 points. So you got 70 points between your top two guys. That's what you need right there. That's what you need in their scenario. And Giannis, to me, he didn't take a high volume of shots. You know, he was active on the boards. Those are the type of things you're gonna need from Giannis, and for them to really punch their card, man. Drew Holiday, 2 of 11, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw lines, 12 assists, so that's good. 2 steals, 2 blocks, 6 points. Drew Holiday is supposed to be that third guy, and sometimes you're like, yo, come on, be that guy. They didn't need him tonight, but there's going to be a point where they're going to need him to be that guy. He's done it before. Now, I'm not saying he's done it, but sometimes it just feel like he flourished, and then sometimes he just fades away. And so, you know, you just need some more consistency from him. Luckily tonight, they didn't need it. Brook Lopez gave you 10 tonight. He gave you 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Like, majority of shots come from inside the 3-point line, but Brook can do better than that. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not letting Brook off the hook. He fell too in love with the 3. I'm gonna keep beating that, but they didn't need it. They didn't need it tonight. He gave him 10. They didn't need it. Portis gave you 15 off the bench, and that was pretty much the game, folks. So Atlanta got their work cut out for them, man. If they want to get back in this series, they're gonna need game 4 is pivotal. Game 4 is pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks. Because you don't want to go down 3-1 and then think you can go to Milwaukee and beat them. It's not happening. So, not happening. Not going to happen is that you're going to go there 2 out of 3 times and to win, to move on to win this series. So it's not going to happen. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be good.